It would not get published.
I believe you mentioned last time you were on the show that the CIA has helped directly or indirectly train most of the repressive police forces in the world, including Uganda, including Brazil, where they were torturing priests and what have you.
In the Philippines and Korea, the KCI,
Yeah.
SAVAK, Mobutu in Zaire, the emperor in Ethiopia, his police force. These were all CIA liaison developed organizations. We didn't train them all. We're not the only people in the world who indulge in unfortunate police activities. The KGB, I don't think the CIA trained.
John, doesn't the CIA and its processes of secrecy also undermine our own democracy at home? That if the policies are being made and carried out, information gathered that's only accessible to a few people, you have government by a corporate elite that's not responsible to the democratic process. And again, we paid for this.
Government by the people doesn't work if you have a secret government. Just forget it. Stop right there.
And it's a fallacy that this is a more effective way of government, because we've seen again and again that this creates disasters, whether we're talking about Iran and Vietnam, that the corporate elite is not so all-powerful or so efficient, and that maybe it's better to trust the people and to debate some of the policies and have ideas out in the open.
You know, I watch on things like this Tom Snyder show on NBC, where the Turner is on and given national prime time to say that people who attack the CIA, like Stockwell and others, Bill Shapp and others, are un-American. They're traitors, was his word, and his eyes glinted while he said that. And
that's Admiral Turner.
Who is America? Admiral Turner, the director of the CIA. Now, who is American? Turner insists on secrecy, and he's lobbying for laws to put people like me in jail for going to the American people and telling what we've done in America's name with America's tax dollars. And I ask you, who is American? Who is the traitor to the American system? The John Stockwells and Frank Snepps and others who are exercising the American principle of participating, of working together to discuss what our country is doing and try to influence it. Lord knows, I might be wrong in my position towards Angola or any position in the world, but it's the American process to stand up and thrash it out.
And to debate it, to get both sides out in the open and to see which side has the most merits and to let the people decide.
In Angola, we would not have had that war, I warrant, if there had been public debate. You had Henry Kissinger and Bill Colby of the CIA wanted this war. And they got it because they were able to do it in secrecy. They lied to the Senate in order to get it done. The American interests that were in Angola were significant. You had Gulf Oil and Boeing doing business with the Angolan government. They were not permitted to vote, to discuss, to participate in the decision to go to war in Angola. They were distressed when it happened, when they found out. They were put out of business temporarily by this secret war. The American churches had extensive missionary organizations inside Angola, and they were not permitted to participate in the decision to go into Angola. And of course the American scholars who were working in Angola, traveling, the exchanges, they were not permitted to participate. You had two individuals engineer this war who had never been to Angola, and one of them had never set foot in Africa in his life. Neither of them were Africanists even, and they engineered a war and got it done because of secrecy.